Because I don't hear a lot of love being
Well, you
given
wanna
to the
know
game.
why?
Why?
Because the game, as cool as the tech was for the Game Gear, because it was the first color, it was really the first colored handheld I could think of at the time that was actually doing stuff that matched up to the brand of what Sega was. Like, similar games on the Genesis over to the Game Gear, even though it was still kinda different, it was still in color compared to the Game Boy. The problem is, though, the Game Boy was the better product overall. It had the green monochrome screen, but you could play it for longer. You didn't need as many batteries. It didn't drain the power as much. The games were much more dynamic and interesting. You have Super Mario Land as one of your launch titles for the Game Boy. Enough said. Like,
Tetris,
and you
by the
got
way, too.
Tetris.
Yeah.
Enough said. What are you going to do? Like, I get you get Sonic on there because there's a couple Sonic games on there as well. You also have Mortal Kombat, which is interesting. It's a little bit different than the Game Boy version because the Game Boy version, I think both platforms have like the 2-button input like that,
Mhm.
but the color, obviously, the presentation is a little bit different than was the Game Boy version. The problem is, though, it's just as a product, when you really look at the library and just the ease of use and how it was as a product for kids and for adults at the time, it was just a no contest. Nintendo had that on lock. They had the games.